Hey guys, I'm TheBardsKitchen.
And I'm the Cup of Fun.
And today, what are we making, Andreas?
Today we're making macaroni and onion cheese. It's a vegan macaroni and cheese. It's just really the sauce. We're not making macaroni.
No, that requires things we don't have.
One day, moons ago, and ages past, I tried making a pasta sauce with sweet potato as a base, as opposed to tomatoes, because Ashley can't have tomatoes. And it turned out good. Very yellow, very rich. Almost mac and cheese. It was weird. So we took that, made some steps, made some changes, and now it's our mac and cheese substitute for all those vegan boys and girls.
So you can feel included.
Inclusion. Hey, Ashlyn, add a rainbow in post.
I don't get it.
Anyways, you ready to make some unmac and uncheese?
Yeah, I am. Not mac and cheese.
So first things first, we need a sweet potato. But I think we need to slip into something a little bit more comfortable, if you know what I mean.
It's the birthday suit.
Potato.
So for this application, it doesn't matter exactly how we cut it, as long as it's relatively consistent, because we're going to boil the crap out of it. Today, I don't know, are we going to make something small, Andreas?
I'm going to go small, just because that way it'll cook faster.
The smaller, the quicker it cooks.
Now, we could use like a cheese grater, or a food processor, or some device that makes sweet potatoes small quickly. But I don't want to wash it tonight, so I'm just going to use it the old-fashioned way. I cut one side off first, so we have a nice flat side, so it doesn't roll around on me.
Because, you know, knife cuts are sad. It's not a good time for anybody.
Cutting myself is sad. Now it's all nice and diced up. We're just going to slide her into a pot.
Stick it in there.
And it's going to be a smaller pot, because our first pot was too big. So we're just going to pretend that never happened.
They could have never known that. You ruined it.
I like to prove I'm only human. Now in our appropriately sized pot, we're going to add some coconut milk. This is going to be our cooking liquid base. Well, Ashlyn, what do we do if they can't have coconut?
Well, you can use any other milk substitute, cream substitute that you want. You could use regular milk if you wanted. Or you could use, like, soy milk or ice milks exist.
Or even water. Ashlyn, tell me a scenario where you would make vegan mac and cheese, but you would use milk still instead of...
I mean, it doesn't have to be vegan. It could just be a, like, healthy alternative.
Our next ingredient is nutritional yeast. So some nice funky stuff. Get at health food stores. I got this at Meijer even. If that exists.
I don't know what Meijer is.
They might know.
We got this at our local grocer.
Yeah. Tastes like cheese. It's weird.
Kind of.
Put that stuff in there. Then we have our beautiful spice mix to make things that taste like mac and cheese. Paprika, a little crushed red pepper, salt, regular pepper. There's garlic powder, onion powder. It's good stuff.
Give it a mix.
It's gonna mix it all up, and then just let it simmer until it's nice and soft. Now I want this all covered, so that way it cooks nice and even and well. So I'm gonna do something blasphemous and just add a little bit of water, just to cover the potatoes.
That's okay, it'll boil out anyway.
Not too much water, but just enough to get them all covered. And a tip for those of you who are impatient like I am, if you put a lid on it, it'll trap the heat and it'll cook faster. Let's see. After about 15 minutes, look at that. It already kind of looks cheesy.
A little orangey.
All the orangeness coming out. It's beautiful. If you try to do something with these guys, they're nice and soft and squish. Whoop. Like that. So now we're going to take our good old friend the immersion blender and blend it up.
Yeah, you teach it a lesson.
But Ashlyn, what if you don't have an immersion blender?
You can mash it with a potato masher.
Or even use like a regular blender. There we go. I like mine nice and smooth, so I blended it up nice and smooth. You notice as I blended it,
it's now very yellow.
it's very yellow, also thick. It thickened nicely. As opposed to trying to add a roux or cornstarch slurry or something to make it thick.
It's just naturally thick.
Blending up the potatoes did it. Now I'm going to give this a taste, just to make sure it tastes like what I want it to taste like, as opposed to what I don't want it to taste like.
Have you salted it yet?
I have tasted, and my taste buds have spoken. It needs salt.
What? No way.
So we're going to get a good amount of salt in there. And also, we're going to add some red wine vinegar.
A little bit of acidity helps bring out other flavors.
We meant to add that at the beginning, but Andreas just forgot. In addition to that, I think it needs more nutritional yeast, so I'm going to add another teaspoon. After adjusting the seasoning, adding some more salt, a tad more yeast, and the vinegar we forgot, I think it's pretty good. It's a bit vegetal, but that's not a bad thing. So here we have a suitable vegan cheese sauce, or a very good soup. Nice sweet potato bisque.
See, this is just straight soup.
Only one step left. Take your sauce here, and add it to one noodle of choice. Here we have some beautiful gluten-free macaroni.
Good stuff.
Just gonna dump those bad boys in there. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
This did come out very orange because the way sweet potatoes worked. They vary from potato and whatever liquid you use. Say you want it to be more yellowy oranginess, you can always add some good old turmeric to the mix. It would dye everything yellow pretty quick. So there we have, oh no, stray noodle. There we have our beautiful vegan and gluten-free macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and uncheese. All that's left to do now is to plate it up, put it in our mouths. You ready, Ashlyn?
Yeah.
Now, gone with the pot holder, and enters macaroni and cheese. Isn't it beautiful?
It's a lovely downward shot.
The things children dream of. Let's put it in our mouths. Alright, macaroni and cheese, our faces, and some cat spoons. Now, some may say these spoons aren't ideal for eating macaroni and cheese.
They may be right.
But also they're cats.
Carefully. Oh.
I'm gonna zoom in on that.
Oh, that's good.
Nice vegan macaroni and cheese.
I think I like it better as the sauce than the soup.
We've also done this in the past using butternut squash as opposed to sweet potatoes, but I think the potato makes a better soup than a squash. Yeah, there it is.
Thanks for watching us make some vegan and mac and cheese. It was a fun time.
Tell us what you think. How do you make your vegan mac and cheeses?
If you have any questions or thoughts down below are my Twitter and my Instagram, also an email, or you can just use the comment section.
Those are always great options, all of them.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.
It really means a lot, and we'll see you in the next recipe.
You guys are awesome. Bye.